Hello yogis, Emma Maidment here. Welcome along to today's flow. We are going to work with a fun, quick little arm balance sequence today as we take flight, lift our beautiful feet off the floor and build towards crow pose. Now, this is a shape that often brings up a lot of fear in people. When we do an arm balance, often we think, oh, I'm gonna fall on my head or something bad's gonna happen. And I just to really encourage you to create a safety container. You can use a pillow, whatever it is you need to do to have nearby you to take the fear out of it so that you can really step into trying something new and finding an innate power within, which is really what the practices of yoga teach us. So when you're ready, if you do have some blocks at home, you can use them. Otherwise, if you have a pillow, you can use that out in front of you as well, just to eliminate any fear. When you're ready, join me on your backs. We're gonna lay down, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Take your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, and just close down your eyes. Start to find a deep and connected breath. See if you could draw the chin in slightly to elongate through the crown of the head, the neck, so the back of the neck feels nice and long. And just find your breath. There is a teaching within the yoga philosophy, part of the 8 limbs or the 8-limbed path of yoga, and that is tapas. Not to be confused with the delicious Spanish kind of tapas, but tapas means our self-determinism, our ability to show up, to do the hard stuff, to put in the work. And so often when we're asked to rise to the occasion of a new challenge, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of stories, a lot of samskaras, as we call it in the yoga tradition, that hold us back from stepping into that true power. And so today, we're going to see if we can harness that tapas, harness that inner fire to rise up, to fly. Whether the outcome is getting the pose or not, it doesn't matter. The journey is the destination. Take 3 more breaths here. Just let everything go. Connecting inwards, allowing anything that's happened to your day already just to melt away. Take a big breath in together through your nose, and then open your mouth as you exhale a big sigh. Beautiful. Go ahead and draw your knees up towards your chest. Let them come out nice and wide, and then just draw some circles. So the knees will come in. Use your hands like you're stirring 2 big pots back in, around. Yummy, yummy, yummy. For your hips, go the other way. Deliciousness. Good, then go ahead and bring the knees out nice and wide and flex your feet. So curl the toes back towards your face. So this will kind of almost look like you're doing a squat, but on your back. Take your hands behind your head, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, come up into a little crunch-like position. Now keep the breath going. Look at your belly and see if you can draw your navel in. So think about lifting your pelvic floor, drawing in through the belly button like you're doing a big slurp from your pelvic floor, all the way up to your throat. You're slurping a Slurpee through your pelvic floor, and nothing is weird about that. Now, if you need to, you can keep your hands behind your head. Otherwise, reach the arms forward, flex the fingertips back towards your face, and see if you can lift the shoulder blades off the floor. Good. Now, as you lift the shoulder blades off the floor and extend your arms forward, curl the knees backwards towards your shoulders. And then hold, breathe. You're doing crow pose on your back. 5. Feel the belly draw in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head down. Let the hands hold the knees. Come out wide. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. 1 more, yogis. Big breath in, full breath out. Go reach the arms overhead. Inhale. Come on up into that same little position. Good. Reach the hands forward. Pull the fingertips back. Pull the knees back. We're going to add a little bit of a crunch here. So take a breath in. As you exhale, reach forward. Pull the knees back. Good. Inhale. Lower the tailbone back down. Exhale. Curl up. Do that 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. There's your abs. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. You can do hard things. Exhale. Hold. Reach forward. Pull the knees back as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your head down. Reach your arms overhead. Let the feet come back. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can rock forward. Bring your feet to the floor. Catch a squat, Malasana, no hands. Maybe, maybe not. Good. Bring the hands forward. Set the hips back and just let your head drop for a second. Sway your hips from side to side. Should feel pretty good. Nice. Then come on back through center. So you're in a nice low yogi squat. You can always sit a block underneath your butt or a pillow if your hips are like, lady, I'm gonna explode. Good. Bring the backs of your hands together to give the wrists a little bit of love. Nice. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Change the direction. Always good to do a little bit of a wrist warm up just to get the wrists nice and prepared. Good. And then release that. Take the right hand out to the side, reach the left arm to the sky, stretch and open through your chest. Big breath in here, full breath out. Change sides, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Come back through center, bring the hands forward, lift the hips up, come into a nice wide forward fold. Sway the hips side to side, shake the head out, take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Go ahead and heel toe the feet to hip width distance apart. Soft bent knees, take a halfway lift, lengthen forward, inhale. Exhale to fold. Press into the feet, round the spine to stand. Big breath in, come all the way up. Bend the elbows, hold opposite elbows. Take a side bend over to the right. Nice big stretch. Good, back through center to the left. Beautiful yogis, back through center, inhale, reach up. Exhale, soft knees, fold all the way down. Take a halfway lift, lengthen your heart forward. As you exhale, plant the hands down, step back into a plank pose. Whew. You can always bring your knees down if you need to. We'll do that together in a second. Otherwise, press out through the heels. Wrap the underarms back like you're holding two rolled up newspapers. Lift your belly in and up, then go ahead and float your knees down slowly. Good. Push the earth away. Keep holding your two rolled up newspapers so they're wrapping under your arms so your chest stays open. Take a breath in. As you exhale, elbows brush beside your body, a little chaturanga. Press down and then back up. Try not to go all the way to the floor. Yeah, so just down. Maybe it's only to here. Maybe you're only going on that kind of just past 90 degrees. Maybe you're coming all the way down. So just before 90 degrees, maybe you're coming all the way down. Good. Up and down. Two more. Woo. Up. Get the arms going and down. Nice. Press back into child's pose. Toes together, knees out wide, arms reach forward. Take a full breath in here and a full breath out. One more time, a full breath in and a full breath out. Bring the hands forward, tuck the toes under, come on in, downward facing dog. Good. Pedal through your feet, shake your hips side to side. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Keep holding your rolled up newspapers under your armpits. Big breath in. Nice, full breath up. Rise to the tip of the toes, ripple the spine forward. We're back in a plank pose. Hold here, switching on through the belly. Press out through the backs of the heels. Wrap the underarms back. Take a full breath in. Use your knees if you need to. Otherwise, bend your arms slowly lower to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get our back body involved. Untuck the toes. Take the hands back behind you, palms facing down. Good. You're going to look down in front of you. I want you to lift your chest up off the floor as you inhale, press into the feet. Good. Try and lift your pubic bone forward and up. Hug the inner thighs together. Maybe you lift your legs. You should feel that your butt is joining the party here by just hugging the inner thighs together. Can you touch your toes together? Then can you lift your hands? So now you're in Dirty Dancing mode, flying through the sky. Good. What's that guy's name? Patrick, someone or other. Patrick Swayze, how could I have forgotten that? Lift your pubic bone forward and up. You're flying. You are baby. No one puts you in a corner. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, bring the head down. Shake the hips side to side. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. We'll do that one more time. Take the hands back. Head stays on the floor to begin with. As you inhale, lift the chest. Feel the shoulders wrap back. The chest is open and the spine is long. Lift the legs. Hug the inner thighs. Touch the toes if you can. Then lift the arms. You guys are looking straight out in front of you. You're holding an avocado with your chin. It's your most impressive baby moment. Good. Hold 5. No one puts you in a corner. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Sway your hips side to side. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Beautiful yogis. Bring the hands down beside the ribs. Tuck the toes. As you inhale, you can use your knees if you need to. As you exhale, press straight back up. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Good. Pedal through the feet. Move a little side to side. Nice. The right leg lifts to the sky as you inhale. As you exhale, curl the right knee into your nose. Step it forward and come on up into a lunge. Good. Bend your back knee as much as you need to so that your pubic bone lifts forward and up. Arms reach up overhead. Hold on to the left wrist. Take a side bend to the right. Just get a bit of space in the hips. Good. Then come back through center as you inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands into a fist and hover your back knee down to the floor. Fists pull to your hips and you're going to breathe out of your mouth. Do that again. Inhale, come up. Find some power within. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, come down, hold. 5. You hover the knee. Your butt's on fire. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms to the sky. Straighten the front leg. Good. As you exhale, bend the knees, step forward, top of the mat. Whew. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. Toes together and heels apart or feet hip width distance, your choice. Chair pose, set your booty back. Reach your arms to the sky. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Rise up onto the tips of the toes here. See if you can squeeze the heels together. Start to feel how that activates your butt a little bit. Take a big breath in. Good. Then keeping up on the tips of the toes, hover all the way down. Can you bring your butt to the floor? Find Navasana. Ooh, boat pose. Knees can be bent or legs straight. Make good choices. Take a breath in. Low boat is your breath out. You can do hard things. Come on up. Inhale. That's it. Come down. Exhale. Good. Come on up. Inhale. Take it back down. Exhale. Rock back. Feet to the floor. Land in Malasana. Just like we did at the beginning. Hey. Good. Bring the hands forward. Lift the hips up. Find a forward fold. Ooh. Take a big breath in. Feel that momentum in the body and a full breath out. Good. Press into the feet, reach up, rise to the sky. Big inhale, hands to the heavens. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Good. Plant the hands as you exhale. Step back into plank pose. Take a full breath in here. Lower slowly down to your belly. Untuck the toes, hands back, palms facing down. Inhale, come on up into that Shalabhasana shape. Lift the legs, squeeze the heels, then the arms fly. Breathe. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Press yourself back up to plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, press up. Good. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing so well. Left leg lifts to the sky. Inhale. Curl the knee to the nose. Place the foot in between the hands. Come on up into your lunge. So make sure you're standing on, not a tightrope, on train tracks. Tight ropes are hard to balance on. There's a reason why those people are professionals. Reach the arms up. Back knee bends as much as you need to. Front left knee is nice and deeply bent. Inhale. Hands to fist. Exhale. Hover the back knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, my friends. Inhale. Exhale. Hover. Hold. 5. Scoop through the tailbone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the lunge. Inhale. Take the side bend over to the left. Good. Back through center. Inhale. Come forward. Step forward to the top of the mat. Beautiful job. Yogis, take a halfway lift. Inhale. Fold as you exhale. We're going to find chair pose again this time. So take your preferred feet placement, either toes together or feet hip width distance. Sit your butt back. Good. Listen for the change. This time, rise up onto the tips of the toes. Bring the heels together and separate your knees out. So you'll kind of look like you're doing, I'll turn to face you. I'm not sure what this is called in ballet, but I'm sure it's a thing. We're in like a diamond shape with the legs. You're on the tips of the toes. Inhale. Come down as you exhale. Squeeze the heels together. Inhale. There's your butt and your inner thighs. Exhale. One more, guys. Inhale. Whew, I feel it. Exhale. Come on down. Bring your hands down to the floor. All right. So this is the fun part. We're going to see if we can take flight. Now, if you did have a block handy, you could bring your feet to the block to lift your hips up higher. That will be easier. If you feel like I feel like I'm going to face plant, take the fear out. Grab a pillow, grab something soft, create yourself a little crash pad to eliminate the fear. All right. As best you can, you're going to take your hands forward, about shoulder width distance apart. Wrap the underarms back. This is the key. Like you've gotten your 2 newspapers and you're holding them under your arms. You'll feel all the muscles in your shoulders start to switch on. Good. Then get up nice and high on your toes and start to lean forward. As you bend your elbows, you're still holding your newspapers. Get your knees up as high as you can above your elbow. And then you're just going to lean in. So we start by just doing this. The feet stay on the floor, we just look forward, and then we rock back into the feet and we lower the hips. Good, then we lift the hips up slightly, we rock forward. Try not to let the elbows go out to the side. A lot of people do crow pose like this. It's so much harder. I want you to think chaturanga arms, yeah? Just like we did in those little push-ups. Lean forward, feel that moment of lift, and then come back down. All right, I'm gonna spin this way so you guys can see. We're going to add on. Take the hands forward, wrap the underarms back, get the knees up nice and high, lean forward. Maybe you can lift one leg. Maybe you can lift both legs. Maybe you can squeeze your heels together, keeping your chest lifted and lifting in through the belly as you take flight in your crow pose, Bakasana. Have a go. Try to squeeze the feet together. Feel the inner line of your legs engage. Try to lift through the belly. That same action we did on the floor in that little bit of core work as you come on in. And if you fall, then try to have a little bit of a smile about it. Use your fingertips to catch the grip, yeah? Like you're a gecko. Little clappy, little gecko fingers catching the balance. Good. When you feel like that's it, I'm done playing, even if you're just here with your feet on the floor, it's all good. You're trying something new. Come on back into Malasana, yogi squat. Take a big breath in. As gracefully as possible, bring your butt to the floor. Beautiful work, guys. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out nice and wide. Take a deep breath in and then fold forward. So a quick little warm up and play today with a challenging balance for a lot of people. And so in this quiet moment here, as you just stretch those areas that we worked really hard in a short amount of time, just reflect for a moment. Where perhaps was the mind holding you back? Where is there perhaps an aspect of the physical body? Maybe you need to work on a little bit more mobility, a little bit more strength. There's no goal here, yeah? Even though it might seem like we're trying to get to a pose, once we get to that pose, there's another pose, right? It doesn't end. It's the journey. How are we showing up? How much commitment do we have? How disciplined are we in our practices? How are we practicing tapas? Something perhaps to reflect upon the areas of our life that we really need to rise up, to bring it, yeah? And other areas of life that perhaps we need to soften. It's all a practice of understanding ourselves. Take one more big breath in here, you guys. Open your mouth. Gorgeous. Come back through center. We'll come back onto our backs where we began. When you get there, draw the right knee up into your chest, lengthen your left leg out long, and we'll take a twist. Right leg comes across, right arm is long, turn your head to the right. And just let all of that dissolve. Did a lot of glute activation. Again, there's no shortage of what we can do in even just a short amount of time. But just letting everything go. Whether you did or didn't lift your feet off the floor, it's irrelevant. It's the journey is the destination. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Come back on through center and simply change sides. Right leg lengthens, left knee draws in, up and over. Head falls to the left. We soften through the outer edge of the left hip, glute, and we breathe. A simple inhale and a simple exhale. Letting everything dissolve. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Come on back through center, hug both knees into your chest, and then we'll take happy baby pose. So hold the outer edges of both feet and just rock a little side to side. Let the inner thigh release. Find softness and ease. So now, my friends, you can choose your own adventure. If you'd like to pause this video and take a Shavasana, if you have the time and the space in your day, lay down, maybe play your favorite song to relax to for a few moments, and then you can click me back on to finish. Otherwise, we'll finish together in a seat. So when you're ready, coming on up. Closing down the eyes, just bringing your hands to prayer. Feeling your spine long. And just breathe into your heart, so bring awareness into the heart space, this courageous center of the body. Find your breath. And perhaps just reflecting on areas in life that you could apply more tapas, that you could show up a little more, that you could bring more of yourself to. We're constantly reminded that we can do hard things when we apply the right attitude towards them. And it's not a pushing thing, it's not striving, it's stepping into the power that we already have inside of ourselves. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth as you breathe out. Ha. Bow your head into your heart. With reverence, we honor our practice and our time together. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel amazing. I'd love to hear how you went on your journey towards crow pose. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.